In this video, we're going to have a look at how differential equations can be combined with integration by parts. So with these questions, you want to start by taking all the y terms to one side and all the x terms to the other side. In this case, it makes sense to divide both sides by y squared. The reason why I say that is because if we divide both sides by dy, then dy is going to be on the denominator on the right hand side. And we always want dy and dx to be on the numerators. And not only that, but you could also multiply both sides by dx. So doing that at the same time will leave you with this expression here. If you would like me to go slower or like me to explain, just let me know in the comments why. But now that x and y terms are separated, just like I've done it here, you want to integrate both sides of the equation. Now, integral of 1 over y squared is the same as integrating, well, it actually helps if you write this out as y to the power of minus 2. Because then we can just apply the rule that, well, you're adding 1 to the power and you're dividing by that new power. Now, the integral of ln x is where you have to be a bit careful. So when you integrate ln x, you actually want to use parts. So I'm just going to write out the equation for integration by parts. U dv dx is equal to uv minus the integral of v du dx. What you want to do is assign a letter u and assign dv dx. But there's only one function here, so how do you do that? Well, you have to separate it into 1 multiplied by ln of x. Now, it never really matters what you choose as u and dv dx, except when there's an ln function involved. When there is, you always want to choose that as your u value, and you want to choose the other function, which is just the constant of 1, as dv dx. The only time you integrate by parts like this is when you're integrating ln x, by the way. The differential of ln x, you are expected to know that that is 1 over x, and then the integral of 1 will give you v, which is just, well, x. Putting that into the right hand side of this equation, you get uv, which is x times ln x. So let's write that out. Minus the integral, so let's do this sort of before we attach it to the final answer. V times du dx is x times 1 over x, which is just the integral of 1 dx, which is just x actually. So it'll be minus x and then plus c. From there, y to the power of minus 1 is, well, actually, let's write this out as minus y to the power of minus 1. And we can write this out as minus 1 over y is equal to pretty much everything on the right hand side here. And we don't need to go into any more depth. We don't need to find the value of y because this is the general solution. If it asks you to put in the form of y equals f of x, then you would need to do that. But if it did tell you to do that, it would ask you to find the constant first. Actually, I've made another video going through that. I'll be sure to link it in my playlist full of differential equation videos. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like it and subscribe.